Dieffenbachia occur. How to grow and reproduce Dieffenbachia flower. Daphnia flower is a tropical plant. It is generally preferred as an ornamental plant in homes. Also known as the weeping flower. The homeland of the flower Dieffenbachia is Mexico, South America and the West Indies. It has large, long, showy leaves. He loves to live in any climate and hardly distinguishes any soil. However, there are a few tricks to know about Daphnia care and propagation. How does the flower Dieffenbachia multiply? You can get detailed information. Dauphine, the flower with its long, large, glistening leaves, is a frequent favorite in offices that adds color to every space in the home. The homeland of the flower Dieffenbachia is Mexico, South America and the West Indies. The sap of this flower, a tropical plant, is poisonous and can cause problems such as swollen tongue and difficulty speaking when ingested. Daphnia flower must be protected from wind and airflow. At certain times, yellow or rotting leaves should be pruned with scissors. It is important that the sheets do not come into contact with something. A light. Adequate filtered sunlight does not like direct sunlight. Leaves may burn. It has medium light. However, because it does not like direct sunlight, it is less likely that the area can adapt to the environment. In winter, the amount of incoming light decreases. Therefore, it should be slightly closer to the light. It is necessary to ensure that light reaches from all sides, so once a month the flower of Daphnia must be changed. Soil. Daphnia flower, which can live in almost any soil, loves fibrous, well-ventilated soil. The soil should be aerated as if hoeing with the help of a stick from time to time. Otherwise, the roots will be without air. Irrigation. Watering should be done according to the summer and winter months. The water must be poured until it reaches every part of the Dieffenbachia. In summer the soil dries up quickly due to the hot and humid weather. For this reason, water should be given to daffodils once or twice a week, depending on the environment in which they are located. Because of the cold weather in winter, cold water taken from the fountain should not be given directly. It causes coldness of the plant, yellowing of the leaves over time, shedding and rotting of the root of the plant. Distilled or drinking water can be used. It can be preferred if the tap water is not too hard. Dieffenbachia occur. How to grow and multiply Dieffenbachia flower. How to propagate a martial flower. When changing pots, the offspring that appears on the edge of the plant is separated. Duplication is feasible. If there are 3 to 4 good leaves and roots, then they will adapt faster. If in the dungeon there are several branches and trunks, one of them is cut off near the trunk and placed in the water. This ensures rooting. After rooting, it can be increased by planting in pots and suitable soil. By cutting the leaves 25 to 30 centimeters above the stem sticking out of the soil of the plant, we obtain a second Dieffenbachia by subjecting our plant to the same rooting process.